My name is Lindsay Ardrey, and I'm a graduate assistant program coordinator for public achievement and coach. I've been a coordinator for a little over a year, and it's been hard to put public achievement into a box. Public achievement is a program where kids are pretty much asked, what do you care about? And right there, it's kind of the difference between that and some other programs that youth are engaged in. And so they take what they care about and they find an issue and they try to solve whatever problem it is in their community or in their school or even worldwide.
Looks like we're going to focus on air.
I think Parker Bennett is really one of the schools that in Bowling Green that I feel like really needs this kind of program. It's a lower socioeconomic status school, so I know that's something that I'm really passionate about is empowering youth, especially in that demographic.
Okay. Now, guys, we'll spend the next few weeks looking into what all of that means. So, if you want to,
we spoke with a group of guidance counselors, and we were just talking about public achievement. We handed out a few handouts and flyers, showed them a video, and their counselor was kind of sold on it. Well, I told her that think of students that would benefit the most from public achievement, kind of the students that maybe overlooked or really would benefit from getting a sense of empowerment and feeling special.
Okay, as a group, come up with 5 items.
Well, first of all, they're third graders, so they've got a lot of energy. They're boisterous. They are diverse.
All right, good. So, what was it like when you were working by yourself? Was it easy?
No.
Was it easy?
First and foremost, my goal is I hope they just work together. Because, I don't know, there's a lot of individuality, well, in kids in general, but society at large. So my biggest hurdle has been trying to get them together. The next thing that I really want them to get out of it, which will take a lot longer, is feeling like they can change their environment. I think yesterday or Tuesday I asked them, because we missed last week, and it was because it was election day, and I asked them, if they went with any of their parents to go vote, and none of their family members went to vote. Maybe one.
What did you guys have?
Food, clothes, shoes, water.
One of the projects that we did early on was my word of the day was citizen, and so I had them break into groups and they cut out pictures of citizens, and so we had a couple sessions where we talked about what being a citizen was, what do citizens do, who are citizens, and ultimately I want them to recognize that they can be citizens, that they can realize that they can be empowered to create some kind of change, that they don't always have to look to a teacher or the principal or their parents necessarily to solve their problems. I just want them to know that, to feel like they can make a difference.
I look forward to PA because Bianca's there.
Okay, what's your idea? Let's make it good.
We both have a lot of hair. We both like learning. And we both belong together. The special thing she says to me is like, who wants to learn today, and who wants to have good behavior, and who wants to make changes for the school.
So if we are going to work on the PowerPoint, I know Noah and T really, really want to work on it. Initially, when I was meeting with my group, I was kind of like Did I get trained right? Because I just walked in this classroom and I have no idea what to do.
Don't steal.
What's that got to do with school?
Don't steal.
Just like with working with my partner and kind of starting off slow with discussing things like diversity and teamwork and problem solving skills and stuff like that. And just team building, it kind of just fell together.
Did they give you guys candy for lunch?
No.
The problem they chose was school-wide theft. They said people touch our things, people steal our pencils, people move things around that isn't theirs to touch. And so from then we just kind of like came up with the idea to kind of launch a campaign against disrespecting other people's things.
On bullying.
Not right now.
That's not part of our project.
No, we're not. We're not doing bullying.
The group I coach is a 5th grade group. They're pretty fun, spunky kids. I think that they get the concept of public achievement because they just did a whole school presentation of what they've been working on. And that day, I think that they were pretty proud of what they did. There have been times, like when I was younger, there were problems that I saw around me that I didn't have the power to necessarily fix because I didn't feel empowered. And I think that this is a program that could be beneficial in every school. And I wish that every student had the opportunity to work in something like this. What are you asking me to do? Change the background? Yeah. When I work with the kids, I feel like I'm leaving a small mark. And I think with public achievement, it's allowing me to help them feel like, okay, later in life, I know I can solve a problem. And I know that because when I was much younger, I was able to work on something that was really important. And I think that that's what's really affected me, is knowing that I can do that type of work.
I forgot what it was.
He steals like the pencil.
The pencil and
I've learned a behavior that we need to follow and stuff we want to do for the school and how to respect other people.
Maybe we need to just sit here in group and talk about our feelings. I'm never surprised that they're able to like come up with, ideas for the group because I already know that they're awesome, Yesterday I had a final and I had told my partner to go ahead and meet with the kids right before we leave for break. And when I got out of my final, I noticed that there was still time in the public achievement meeting. So I drove all the way through Bowling Green, the police were chasing me, and I went to go see them for 10 minutes. So no, I never feel like I don't ever want to be there. If anything, I don't really want it to end. I'm kind of sad knowing that we have one more semester and then we have to stop.